So in your opinion, how can women gain the same amount of power as men?
I think that women will start to gain the same amount of power of men when men decide to relinquish some of the attitudes towards what women are and what their role in society is supposed to be. So more and more we see that women are capable, if not more capable than men, to do certain things. Um, but because society has always seen women as someone that needs to be a home or a provider, um, they take advantage of that and don't see women for what they are supposed to be. And I think that in order for that to happen, men need to relinquish some of those ideas towards machismo, really.
Okay. So question, how much respect do you think women get around the world?
Around the world, I'd say that in the U.S. there's better situations where women are receiving more respect, but I'm not saying worldwide. I think a lot of women are completely disrespected. Latin America, India, around the world, and told in its totality, women are not being respected at all.
Okay. Do you think women are or should be more superior than men?
No, I don't think any gender is more superior than the other. I think we're just one and the same. I think the only difference is that we give birth and men don't, but we do need men to do that. So we're all in the same thing.
What are you most upset with for gender inequality with women?
Most upset is probably the lack of respect, and the second would be the amount of money women receive as opposed to men. We don't receive the exact amount, so that's not fair to anybody. There are plenty of women who raise children on their own, so that's a standard that's not fair to the woman to abide by, because she's going to have to provide. She now has to provide for the home and the children, and doesn't have the means to do so because of this gap wage.
What are your thoughts on sex trafficking and female infanticide?
Sex trafficking is one of the worst things that can happen, especially to a woman. But it's not the only thing that happens to women. It also happens to small children and small boys. And basically, and infanticide. Basically, all it is using power over people who don't have it or who have no choice. And it's completely unfair and unjust.
Okay, final question. What are some solutions you think would help improve women's rights?
Like I said earlier, I think some of the solutions have to be world leaders and people who are in power need to shift the way that they think. And nothing's going to happen unless people start shifting the way that they think. And that's the only thing. I mean, women are educated, so more education means more power, but the people in power also have to be able to share the wealth.